Hello friends, my name is Masutsana and I'm your favorite wellness mama. Welcome to Everyday Basi. I know I've been promising to do mom talks, so today's the day. I just came from the gym. I'm going to take a quick shower and then we are going to get into it. Yeah, we need to talk. So in the meantime, please subscribe, comment and share my channel. Thank you.
I've seen you go around the way. I've come to feel that I need you, babe. It's not the rush, no, it's not the chase. This could be love, this could be fate. Do you feel the same? This is not a game.
Hi friends, so I am back from taking my quick shower. I want to do the dishes while I talk to you guys about what happened. So this talk is about maintenance court. My son is 4 years old. I was with his father for about 3 years. We broke up when our son was 1 year, 6 months. Now, within that time, like from my pregnancy to the 1 year, 6 months, we were splitting things 50-50. Like everything was split to the T, you know. Our nanny would pay her half and half and Samkelo's things half and half. But when it came to clothing, myself, Samkelo's granny, his my baby daddy's mother, and my parents and my sister have been buying clothes for SK, you know, not him. The last time he bought, I think he bought 4 items. Got December 2021 ew. And yeah, that was the last time he bought anything. So December when we broke up, I was like, okay, fine. Our relationship is over. I can live with my child. And since I live in Richards Bay, I'm gonna live with some girl in Richards Bay. Guy was upset. Fine, granted, he's allowed to be upset, whatever. He only paid for school fees that year. Like crèche down here is around 2,000. Like, and I'm talking like a decent crèche, 2,000. Yeah, he was paying 1.950 or something like that for crèche. He did it for that year. Then I decided to change crèche at Samkelo. And then he said he just ignored my emails. He stopped talking to me. He stopped responding to even emails. He stopped paying school fees. So 2022, I did everything. From school fees to food to clothing to outings. All of that I did. And I didn't buy myself anything. Like there was times where my bras were now leaving my boobs like down there by my belly. You know, there were times where a bra would like, you know, come out TB on the side because I couldn't afford anything that was not for some girl. Was a luxury, you know. And my brother, I think December last year. So I carried on 2022, 2023 doing things by myself. And he was doing nothing and not communicating. So that was frustrating because I know if we were doing things together like we used to, the quality of life for my child would be, you know, much better. And I'm not saying I'm not providing a good life for him, but it could be better. So December last year, my brother's like, listen, what do you need? Like, how best can I support you? And I said, listen, I need to get lawyers because I need to get this man to court. I went the lawyer's route because he lives in Joburg and I live here. Getting him served without me being there, I would have to go up to Joburg to serve him papers, and that's also transport, you know. Anyways, Papa Samkelo got served to come to court April 22nd this year. We get to court. He throws a fit that I'm not allowing him to see SK, and I'm using him like an ATM. I'm like, excuse me, if I'm doing 90% of the work, what are you doing? I'm doing 100% right now by myself, but you are the ATM. Like, does that make sense? Anyways, I asked for an interim order because he brought his papers and he said, yeah, they must check everybody's papers, you know, who earns how much. And I was just like, you're so embarrassed, because how are you a man, first of all? How are you a man and you're so proud that you're not supporting your child? How do you sleep at night as a human being, not knowing what your child ate? You don't know. He doesn't even know that some kid was hospitalized last year and he was in hospital for 5 days. He doesn't know that because he doesn't communicate with me, and he's chosen to like block and delete and change his numbers all the time. He does that all the time. I'm sure he's on his 15th number by now. Anyways, he then decided, I asked for an interim order because they said 1.5, and I said I'm not happy with 1.5 because Samkela's expenses are 9,000 rand. And if we split 9,000 rand down the line together, that's 4.5. So how is 1.5 fair? Anyways, I get the interim order. He pays 1.5. May. End of May, he doesn't pay. End of June, he pitches to court on the 1st of July. Okay, pitches to court. I get there. They say we can come in. Then he says his expenses are more than what he earns. And I said, okay. Then they say to me 1.5 plus he'll buy December clothes. And then he said, yeah, he'll buy the clothes himself. And then I must bring SK. I said, I'm not bringing you the child. You can come fetch your child. You can come see your child at any time. I never said, even when the last time he was here, he wanted to see Samkelo. I never said, you can't see your child. You can't spend time with your child. You can't do anything. I was even willing to let them go Biko alone. So they tell me 1.5 and then 3,000 at December clothes. I was like, really? Really? This person drives an Audi which costs him like 9,800, insurance 2.5, tracker, petrol, whatever. So that amounts to almost 15,000. How do you drive a car but can't afford maintenance? How do you drive such an expensive car but can't afford maintenance? I drive a cheaper car to be able to afford life for my child. The judge said that he was being honest and this is the amount they're going to give me. I was furious because the last time he was here, he was telling me that he still loves me. He still wants me to get back with him and we must fix things. And then once we fix things, he can give us more money and support us. And then I can just drop the court order. Everybody was like, hey, don't fall for that. Don't you dare drop that court order. After everything that you've done with your brother and everything for Samkelo, this is for Samkelo. If he wants to be with you, he can be with you, but he must look after his child. But Nakona, I'm over him. I've moved on. I don't want him because of the kind of person that he is. I will not go back to him. Not only was he physically abusive, but now he's being financially abusive by not properly supporting his child just to be able to, for me to be frustrated. He doesn't have another child. He doesn't have debt. He literally has a car and a credit card. And he lives in the old apartment that we lived at together. So he still lives there. So you're telling me, you can't even take out 3,000 rand for your child every month, but your car is 13,000, and then you live in an apartment that's 7,000. But yeah, that was my story. And you know what, guys? I will always advocate for women to take men to maintenance court. Whether you get 1.5 or you get 10,000, take him to court. It's better than someone every month he needs to make sure he sends me money. So that in his mind must register that I've got a child out there. I will never ever regret having my son. I love my son to bits, and I cannot imagine how different my life would be without him. Yeah, maybe there's certain things I would have done differently, but I don't regret having Samkelo. I do regret having a child with that man because he hates himself right now and he's going through an identity crisis. And there's no way someone who hates himself and his own identity is going to be able to love Mwana properly. And what teachings would he teach Samkelo that you must hate yourself, you know? And given his background, he's just trying to frustrate me and making Samkelo's life difficult so that Mwana abe frustrated and then in the future blame me for taking him away from his father. So yeah, you know what? That was my court story. Take them to maintenance court. She said, the magistrate said, the life I live is lavish. Samkelo's 4, he does swimming at school and he does an extramural activity. He goes to school, transport, food and clothing and Wi-Fi, because they all watch Cocomelon and all of that stuff. She said those basic, and my medical aid, I counted my medical aid, everything is lavish. She said it's lavish. The basic things that a child needs are lavish. I will never forget that. And with that being said, I'm going to appeal because I'm not happy. If he can afford 3,000 ka December, he can afford 3,000 every month. A mere 3,000 rand. I'm already going back into a deficit every month. Every month. If my parents are not sending money, SK's grand is sending money, my brother's sending money, and this is me living a lavish life. He saw where we stayed, not in this new place. He saw where we lived. And he still says, I want to live a lavish life, instead of wanting his own son in a secure place, in a better environment. He says, I want a lavish life. Anyways, guys, Mara, it's okay. Take him to court, guys. Take him to court. Take your baby daddy to court. Let me tell you that for free. Take him. Even if it's 1.5, it's better than you not getting anything. If you can get more, please try. But it's better than just sitting and you're suffering alone. Usatole help from anybody. Let that man know that he's got a child wherever he is. Whatever life he's living, he must remember that if he ever violates a court order, garnish order, goes to jail. That's where we headed. Anyways, I'm frustrated and I've been trying to go to gym and trying to get back into my routine. Yeah, it's taxing, you know, it's emotionally, all of this is taxing. I was crying, I was furious on Monday. I wanted to record on Monday, but my emotions, like they were all over the place, you know. And I want to say thank you to, I think it's the Millennial Mom. She also recorded her journey. So I knew what to expect, and my cousin has been there as well. So I knew what to expect. I'm not surprised that that was the verdict. But if someone can afford 3,000 ka December and back pay maintenance, he's got 3,000, he's got 1.5, that means he's got 3,000. That time, because I earn more than him, then he can take out 1.5 and not a portion of. It's not even a portion of. It's not even a portion of what he owes me. So yeah, take that deadbeat to court. Take him to court, guys. Anyways, I will do a vlog. You can see that we've moved. I will do a vlog about that. We're gonna do a cleaning vlog next. So yeah, we're good with SK. I'm good emotionally. I'm still in the gutter, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, guys. I'm going back to gym. Hopefully that's gonna bring back my endorphins and I'll be sharp. So anyway, see you next week with the other vlog. Bye.